I started with the first megagrant more than 10 years ago. I was leading scientist of a megagrant on thermoplastic advanced polymers at the Institute of Polymer Science of the Academy of Science in St. Petersburg. And we succeeded in 5 years to do joint research in this. And then we had the opportunity, thanks also to the efforts of Professor Sergei Lyulin, to start a new megagrant on a very hot topic, because every people talks about microplastics, but really few people knows exactly what are the microplastics, and we think that there is a little bit of exaggeration on their effects, and we found that normally we should say not be so much worried about these materials. These materials are part of our life, and as a bottom line, we really conclude that it's impossible to live without plastics. Then we need to be conscious about the effects on the environment, and we have some ideas on how to reduce the environmental burden of these materials, but really we cannot rid out of plastics. I would like to emphasize that one of the main objectives of our megagrant, the first one that we did and this one now, is the internationalization. I think that Russia has a unique program attracting foreign researchers like myself, but not only to work in Russia, but also to work with all researchers in the world. Science has no borders. Science is the basis of our future, and I think that Russia has a clear idea about how to do internationalization. Then what we want to do in our project is to open the project as much as possible. We have collaboration with many different countries, with Italy, with Spain, with Japan, with China, with Uzbekistan, where we will organize next month our third conference, international conference in Samarkand. Really, the possibility of the students to go abroad, to learn in other labs, is one of the bases of the activity of our laboratory. And then we will continue on this idea to try to be as international as possible. First of all, as I said before, the integration of different labs. There's no one lab that can solve all the problems. Then we are dealing with these microplastics either from the modeling point of view, experimental point of view, medical point of view. Then we have something like 10 partners in the project that integrate different disciplines. It's a real multidisciplinary. Second is the internationalization. The plastics have no borders. If you put your plastic bag in the ocean, can go any country, then we cannot stop at the borders the plastics. Then really this is a big problem. We have a very nice project, for example, to install a microplastic lab in Mauritius Island with the support of the Russian embassy in Mauritius. I think this is a very ambitious project, also because the Index C is one of the most polluted for plastics, coming mainly from India, from China, and then all those plastics are arriving to the coast of Maldives, of Mauritius. Then they are worried about the tourism that can be affected by that. And then we are also working on that as part of our international program. Then I think that we have some possibilities to really support the activities in the microplastic area, but mainly to put more science, more polymer science, because we think that there is a lot of talking, but not too much science till now.